The King and the Parrot story. Once upon a time in a kingdom in Assam, there was a wise and just king. He was known for his love of nature and animals, and one day he heard of a rare and beautiful parrot that lived in a distant forest. It was said that this parrot had feathers of the most vibrant colors and a melodious voice that could charm anyone who heard it sing. Intrigued by the tale of this extraordinary bird, the king decided to set out on a journey to find the parrot and bring it back to his palace. He sent his servants and soldiers to search the entire kingdom, and after many days of searching, they finally found the parrot in a hidden grove deep within the forest. The parrot, vibrant and colorful, is perched on a branch, looking content yet longing for the open sky beyond the trees. The king was overjoyed and immediately brought the parrot back to his palace. When the parrot arrived, the king placed it in a beautiful golden cage, made sure it had the best food and water, and treated it with great care. He loved the parrot's colorful feathers and its enchanting songs. However, over time he began to realize that there was something missing. The king spent days admiring the parrot's beauty and listening to its songs, but he soon became unhappy. He noticed that despite its beauty and voice, the parrot seemed dull and lifeless. It no longer flew freely in the open air or chirped joyfully. The king wondered why the parrot, despite all the comforts and luxuries, seemed unhappy. One day, the king called the parrot and asked, "Why do you seem sad even though you live in such luxury and comfort?" The parrot replied, "O king, I was once free in the forest, flying from tree to tree, singing in the open sky and living with the winds. Here I am confined to a golden cage. Beauty and luxury mean nothing to me now. What I long for is freedom." The king, upon hearing this, realized the parrot's true needs. He understood that beauty and luxury could not bring happiness without freedom. Feeling deeply moved, the king immediately ordered that the parrot be released and returned to the forest. When the parrot was set free, it soared into the sky with joy, singing happily as it flew through the trees once more. The king, watching the parrot disappear into the distance, realized a valuable lesson. He understood that true happiness comes from freedom and contentment, not from material wealth or external beauty. The story of the king and the parrot teaches us that while wealth, beauty, and luxury can bring temporary pleasure, true happiness comes from freedom, contentment, and living in harmony with nature. It reminds us not to mistake external appearances for true joy and fulfillment.